It's the home of the Clippers here in Los Angeles as 2K Sports presents our action live from the Staples Center. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on it.
It seemed like they hit every big shot they had in that game. Kevin, their offense was clicking, but really clutch in big moments.
That's ideally the way you want it to unfold on the road, Steve. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into the game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Williams, also young out there. Johnson is out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Maggette in at the power forward.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air.
Now here's Williams. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
You know, they had a great start to that game. A couple guys got hot early, and it seemed to become contagious. Everybody started shooting the ball well at that point.
You know, typically if there's a hot shooter, the defense can make an adjustment and lean everything towards stopping him and let somebody else beat you, but that wasn't an option in that game.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. The Clippers getting the bucket. Williams dishes to Young. He feeds it to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the high post. Rejected by Young. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Parker. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
On defense, the Clippers. 4-point game. Johnson outside. Left side, Williams. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open looks are all it takes, and he can really get rolling.
Here's Covington. 26 points for him last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Kim, the pass to Barker. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
And they're on fire. They've made 4 straight shots to get this thing going.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, thank you. I caught up with Eric Spoelstra. He said that slowing down Joe Johnson will definitely be a big key for them. He added, Johnson is so big and is able to shoot over the top of you. We just need to make sure that we're always right in his jersey, never losing track of him, and trying to force him into tough, contested shots. Guys, we'll see if they can slow him down.
Thank you, Doris. Nets trail by 4. Outside, Williams. Kicks it to Lopez. Here's Lou. He's guarded by Williams. Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds. As the Nets gain possession.
Let's check out some numbers here on Robert Covington.
He's been a standout for them the past few weeks. The numbers show it. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. If it was an average player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were spectacular.
Yeah,
but for him, they're simply run-of-the-mill.
And how much does that tell you about the talent he has? I mean, when the spectacular passes is average, that speaks volumes. Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it was a safety move.
Or maybe he just wanted to give the photographers a better angle for the shot.
That's good. Chambers got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
This team is buzzing right now. They've yet to miss.
Nobody near Williams. No good off the back of the rim.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Here's the beat, defended by Young. The dish to Nance. Clippers moving the ball around. The beat can't get it to go. Nets trail by 5. Outside Williams. Maggette with a screen on Chambers. It's Young on the wing. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 12, and he hits the jump shot.
Boy, he can be a matchup nightmare inside the paint.
Clippers leading by 3. Nance outside. The pass to Singleton. Back to Nance. Down low. The beat. That's good.
Well, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively. You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Singleton with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Three-pointer. Temple gets the bucket. Temple's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Young sets a screen for Williams. It's Young on the wing. Young right side. Here's Maggette. And it's the Beat with the rebound. The Beat's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Singleton kicks to Temple. Nance dishes to Temple. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Temple's got 5 points so far.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead... might continue to grow.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
You know, he understandably doesn't like what's going on out there, and that's why he wants to talk things over during this timeout.
I think this is a good time to call a timeout. They just need to hit pause for a second. And then reset as well.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. If he has his way, this will be a shootout. He told his guys to play the game at as fast a tempo as they can manage. He also said he wants them going hard to the boards at both ends of the floor, not just the defensive backboards. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Kim. Plays it up and banks it in.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
And they've been on fire offensively as a result, Clark.
Young passes to Johnson. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Knocked away and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Here now the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. 4th, the Clippers.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be scoring well at the same time. This club is really putting up big numbers.
Here's Covington. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Barton. Here's Lou. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. 8 points for him.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Young. Trying to get back on track. Williams can't get it to go.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Lou passes to Kim. Lopez with the block. The feed to Williams. Passes it to Kim. Over Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. There's Williams, and he gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 16.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
No good from Maggette.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Williams, a screen on Williams. They set the pick. There's a screen by Williams. That's blocked. Jackson against Williams. Jackson kicks to Williams. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
So both teams changing it up here. Now here's Boozer. Right now averaging 7 points a game. And Jackson gets it to go.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Here's Kim. Another shot. No up. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
And in that first matchup, they got absolutely manhandled on the boards, guys. So they're going to have to do a much better job tonight in the paint if they're going to win this game.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Out to the right wing. Here's Singleton. Connects from three-point range. Singleton's got his first 3 points of the game.
This defense has been way too soft early on. They've got to start playing with some energy.
You know, Steve, do something, anything to throw their shooters out of rhythm is what's got to happen here.
Now here's Jackson, averaging 13 points a contest. Johnson, that's for 2. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And Brewer with the stuff.
They couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for.
Here's Boozer, looking for his first basket still in this one. On the wing, Johnson. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. Taking a look at New York. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Nets, just a couple spots back.
Checking out Brooklyn, they've been about as good as advertised this season. I mean, clearly one of the top teams in the league, no doubt about it.
Oh, they're going to be a tough out in the playoffs, Clark, no doubt about it. This is an elite team playing at a very high level right now.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor that comes into play.
Now here's Jackson. Boozer. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Feeds it to Singleton. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. There's a screen. In the corner, it's Brewer. All sorts of time. Drained for 2 points.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Now, here's Hickson. Coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. There's the block. And now the Clippers on the break. Now, here's Brewer. He's guarded by Johnson. Brewer, the pass to Kim. Singleton in the corner. Offline with his 3. Nets trail by 19. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Screen by Boozer. The drive by Jackson. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Here's the Beast. He's coming off a 31-point game against Oklahoma City.
And he did some nice work on the boards, too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well.
Now here's Johnson. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Boozer. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Clippers leading by 14. There's the pick. There's the pass to Kim. Just 3 on the clock. That one goes. Count it. The Beast's got 6.
And the early lead just keeps on growing. Another basket.
And the way they've done it is with an extremely potent inside attack.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit difference.
Tune in next.
Well, not exactly a close game. So far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And on top of that, they're really starting to knock down that long-range 3-ball tonight as well.
We've got Robert Covington. He's out there with Nance, and it's Young in at the power forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Jackson. Back to Boozer. Shot clock at 6. Young outside. Nance with the rebound.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
Now, I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end.
Here is Nance. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Young with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And Young, here we go. And that one's good. Young's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Clippers.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
Jackson dishes to Boozer. Back to Jackson. Left side Jackson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Well, free throw shooting, such an important part of the NBA game. And as the 2-guard position goes, these have been the best in the league over the last 10 games. The free throw drops for Jackson. The Nets making a switch here. Both free throws good from Jackson.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Clippers leading by 16. And here's Nance. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Covington.
Great job taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Well, how about the numbers for this club? As a team, 79% from the free throw line this year.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Nets trail by 17. Lopez, a screen on Nance. To the wing on the left. Maggette kicks to Jackson. Young with the steal. Nance outside. Nance right side. The offensive rebound. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. The Clippers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Darren Williams. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Barker. At the line for 2.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
This team is never afraid to get physical. I think they enjoy this style of play.
Now here's Williams. He had 25 points last game. That's good.
Little touch of class. That's there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Clippers leading by 16. Nance outside to the left side wing. Here's Lou. That is good. Lou's got his first bucket in this one.
And that bucket to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two teams.
Defensively, the intensity just hasn't been there. They've got to pick up the pace.
Timeout called, the Nets. For the Clippers.
We'll take a look here at some of the numbers for Darren Williams. Great work over the last month, averaging 21 points per game, 9 assists and 2 rebounds. The points have been coming for him at a prodigious rate, and that's exactly what they depend on, his scoring ability and his drive.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he is, a driven player, Steve, someone who can take an opposing defense and just shatter it with his ability.
And Young, here we go, just 2 to shoot. Jackson misses.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense. Let's see the stat sheet here on Darren Williams. This is the kind of play they love to see from him when he's just controlling things out there. 8th in assists, 16th in scoring. He's been locked in from behind the arc, guys. He's in the top 20 in the NBA in three-point field goal percentage.
And, you know, looking again, Steve, at his place among the top 10 assist men, he's been providing a lot of room service dimes to his teammates, and I hope they appreciate it.
That free throw good from Singleton. So Singleton nails both of them. Nets trail by 20. Outside Williams. He dishes it to Jackson. Lopez outside. Just 5 on the clock. It's Jackson with the drive. Off his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. 6 to shoot. Maggette the pass to Williams. It's a big high bounce and goes in. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Dishes it to Thabit, and he gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 20.
Just another outstanding play down low. These teams couldn't be farther apart in their effectiveness in the paint today.
Yeah, that's right. It's been all good at one end, and we'll try to be diplomatic here and just say not so good at the other.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Maggette dishes to Williams. Shoots the 3, and that one's good. Williams has got 7 points for the quarter.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Singleton with it. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Pass to Chambers. Good defensive work there by Young. Nets trail by 17. Williams with the ball, picked up by Singleton. And Young kicks to Jackson. And he feeds it to Maggette. Left side Williams. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Take a look at what Williams has done. 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Yeah, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
Free throw good, Williams. And both free throws good for Williams.
Well, this is what you have to do when you're trailing. You've got to attack, be aggressive, and get to that foul line.
And perhaps cause some foul trouble along the way. I mean, that can have a big impact down the road.
They set the pick. Singleton with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Chambers. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Chambers got his 2nd basket of the night. Lopez left side. Young sets a screen for Lopez. Williams passes to Young. Jackson dishes to Lopez. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
Los Angeles calls timeout. So for the Clippers. And I think Doris Burke has... something for us right now. Doris?
Well, guys, Tom Thibodeau had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He thinks there are opportunities for second-chance points out there and implored them to go hard to the offensive glass for the remainder of this game. He also wants them using a fundamental offensive approach. Specifically, he'd like to see them running the pick and roll as often as they can. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Nets trail by 15. Maggette with a screen for Williams. Lopez a screen. Williams kicks to Lopez. Young passes to Williams. Double team on Williams. Here's Jackson. From outside, off the mark.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And Williams, here we go. Here's Lopez. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Los Angeles leading by 13. They set the pick. Out to the right wing. Lou passes to Nance. Covington dishes to Williams. Left side, Williams. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Williams attacking. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Williams has got 13 points.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Williams a screen. Williams against Nance. Puts up the baby hook. And that's good off the glass that time. Now here's Jackson. 7 points in the game. He kicks to Maggette. Back to Jackson. The dish to Williams. Here's Lou. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Kicks to Covington. Clippers moving the ball around. Nance a screen on Jackson. Clock at 6. The floater. Shot is no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And Williams, here we go. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Williams has got 15 points.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's take a look at some of the leaders of the NBA. These point guards have been shooting lights out during the last month. And you look at the Beast, a great player, second in the league.
Well, he's been even more accurate with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field for him.
And those shots aren't all coming from 10 feet and in. I mean, he's taking legitimate shots. I mean, it might seem like it because of his percentage that he's in close, but he's putting up those numbers from outside.
And I think the work on the boards has been a big key for their success in this game, guys.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, it's been total control on the boards for him.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Well, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
Here's Harris. After the Clippers pick up 2. Johnson goes in. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Los Angeles leading by 15, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
In the second half of the season, you get a good idea of the Clippers and where they stand statistically. First in rebounding, first in blocks, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And probably what impresses me the most, Clark, out of all those stats you're talking about,
is the rebounds per game, because this is a team that has become very physical. They'll put a body on you, and they'll really dominate the paint if you don't stand up to the task and really attack them back.
Now, here is Singleton after the miss from Darren Williams. Singleton inside, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And we've got a moment to see some numbers for Williams. He's around 18 points per game, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. And night in and night out, he's their #1 option on offense.
No surprise there, Steve. I mean, the way he can fill it up, he leads the team in scoring, too.
And he knocks down the first one. So Singleton nails both of them. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Williams kicks to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Again, Johnson missing.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
And finished off by Singleton.
Oh, man, they are just putting a hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively. It has all been working for him today.
Harris passes to Johnson. Harris outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Harris. To end the run. And he lays it up and in. Harris has got his first bucket of the night. Clippers leading by 17. Kim, the pass to Nichols, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Keeping up the pressure here. I like that. When you have a lead, don't let up.
Yeah, this game could be over soon if they keep pounding it the way they are.
Now, here's Hickson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 5. Johnson goes in. Another shot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Nets have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
That's good from Boozer. He doesn't get the second one. Clippers leading by 18. Pass to Kim, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Brooklyn's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Boozer with the screen for Williams. Johnson outside. From downtown, another miss by Johnson. Here's Nichols. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Clippers lead by 18. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I've got...
been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. It's been one outstanding game from Darren Williams.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Young is up there with Darren Williams. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Johnson. And it's Maggette in at the 4 spot. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. And he jams it with authority.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just a tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Double team on Williams. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Here's the beast. Here's the screen. And it's off from 3-point range. Nets trail by 20. Young outside. And there's the feed to Williams. The pass to Maggette. 6 on the shot clock. That's good.
He's so dominant in the low post. You just can't let him get the ball in there so tight.
Too easy. It was really simple for him to go to work there.
Kim, the pass to Barker. Lopez with the steal. Williams dishes to Lopez. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Williams kicks to Lopez. 6 to shoot. Here's Maggette, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Maggette's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
They set the screen. Here's Lou, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. And the Clippers lead by 18. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Young kicks to Maggette. Young outside. Feeds it to Lopez. Shoots from 12. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Dishes it to Covington. To the middle. Shoots. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Williams passes to Lopez. Young outside. He dishes it to Williams. Maggette with a screen for Williams. A 3-pointer is right on target. Williams has got 18 points.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates... They haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Here's Temple. 5 points in the game. Now Singleton pass to Temple. Here's Chambers, covered by Maggette. Just 5 to shoot. On the top of the key. And too long on the shot. Nets trail by 15. Outside Williams. Lopez inside, averaging 14 points a game. And that one's good.
Well, I don't think you're going to miss too many like those.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Chambers with a screen on Williams. Nance passes to Chambers. Rebounded by the Nets. Lopez has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Young outside. He feeds it to Williams. Lopez sets a screen for Williams. For 3. Good. Williams has got 21 in the game.
Things are really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Not sure where it was before, but better late than never.
Nance with it. Williams picks him up. Singleton kicks to Thabit. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Thabit's got 6.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
And stolen by Singleton. Nance against Williams. Nance outside. Pass to Chambers. For the 3. And he gets it to go. He's got 8.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Timeout called, the Nets. So it's both teams making some. Institutions here.
So we got a moment now to check out the story on Reggie Jackson. He's definitely been getting the job done since the All-Star break. He's around 10 points per game, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you always want that leader in the second unit. He's their guy to play that role.
Steve, he comes on and runs the show for him when the reserves log minutes, and that's a job well done by him. Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
Kevin, let's see how the Clippers have performed over the last few weeks. First in rebounding, first in blocks, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And probably what impresses me the most, Clark, out of all those stats you're talking about is the rebounds per game, because this is a team that has become very...
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Here's Lou. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Kim. And that one's on target from the wing. The Beast's got 14.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Lopez, a screen on Williams. Johnson kicks to Lopez.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And I also like the penetration. I mean, they're getting into the paint. They're getting a lot of easy hoops from those strong drives.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Lopez.
Lopez playing well. He's got 8 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
That seems like it could have been more because he's been in position to make plays defensively most of the game.
Passes it to Lou. There's the triple. Kept alive.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Johnson kicks to Maggette. Into Lopez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lopez has got 6 here in this quarter.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Here's Covington, averaging 14 points a game. Here's Kim, plays it up and banks it in. The Beast's got 16 points. Nets trail by 13. Jackson drives in. Here's Maggette. Can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. The pass to Kim. He kicks it to Covington. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. There's a good screen. Young with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Left block shot on the way. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Los Angeles calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. Let's go quickly. Over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Tom Thibodeau was giving to his team. He thinks there are opportunities for second-chance points out there and implored them to go hard to the offensive glass for the remainder of this game. He also told them their offense needs to center around the pick and roll. That's a play he feels they can use to really exploit the weaknesses in this defense. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the 4th quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Jackson kicks to Johnson. Back to Jackson. There's the dish to Boozer. 16 feet away. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Boozer's got 5.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
The jump hook. The rebound by the Nets. Johnson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Kicks it to Jackson. Screen by Boozer. Now Hickson inside, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he?
Yes,
You know,
sir.
I think he's hoping to kind of get his teammates going a little bit, fellas.
Pass to Kim. The feed to Singleton. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Dishes it to Hickson. Jackson passes to Johnson. The 3. And the Nets, another 3.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
And the Clippers call time here.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his team's play over the course of this run. And, you know, thus the timeout. You got to talk things over, try to get back into the game.
Something has to change for them is they haven't looked good at all during this run, so a timeout is appropriate here.
Nichols. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher, there's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played, inside. I mean, if you can go over the top like that, you've got a great advantage.
The drive by Jackson, back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Singleton, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Hickson sets the screen for Jackson. Screen by Boozer. Jackson dishes to Johnson. Clock at 6. High arcing shot. That's good. Johnson's got 9.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Brewer with the ball. Picked up by Harris. There's a good screen. The open shot by Brewer. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Jackson down low. Singleton's there. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the league's best rebounding teams since the All-Star break. The Clippers #1.
Boy, they've gotten a fresh start since that break, Kevin. They're like a new team when it comes to rebounding the ball. They've gotten charged up and revved up to rebound.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
Good game for Jackson. 10 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And that may not be the first thing people notice about his performance, but those are important points nonetheless.
Both good from the line that time.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. Steele leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, great way to capitalize on the turnover. Can't waste any time. Get the ball up the floor.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Boozer with the rebound.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Boozer with the screen for Jackson. Feeds to Hickson. And here's Johnson outside. Shot is no good. Here's Temple. Can't get it to go. And we've reached the end of the third. Clippers ahead. They're up by 8. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
The end of the regular season is in sight.
It's been a passing display all night long as this. State Farm assist of the game features 1 of 12 assists, Steve. We've seen tonight from Kim. Clippers leading by 8. Hands out there with Robert Covington, and it's Temple in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Clippers moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nance. It's blocked. Count that one. And here's Jackson. He dishes it to Williams. Here's Young. Here's Lopez. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Tell you what, he has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple of games.
Here's the screen. Covington in the corner. Back to Nance. Pass to Temple. Covington in the corner. 3 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Pass to Lou. Back to Nance. He feeds it to Covington. Nance outside. Out to the right wing. And the foul goes against Brooklyn. Young's checked in for Los Angeles.
Patrick Young.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Barker, the pass to Lou. He kicks it to Covington. Now the pass to Lou. There's the dish to Nance. Inside. 5 to shoot. Here's Covington. And he gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 10.
It's been the story of the game for him. Fortunately, his teammates have bailed him out.
Outside Williams. Kicks it to Jackson. Lopez, a screen on Nance. Jackson dishes to Lopez. Jackson drives in. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Shot clock at 2. Young from outside. Lou grabs the board.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Back to Nance. Pass to Covington. Can't get it to go. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Young in the corner. Williams kicks to Johnson. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 5 assists tonight.
Something starting to click for this team, guys. You can feel it. The three-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
They've had a great second half from long range.
Here's Lou. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Picked away. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Nance with it. Williams picks him up. Lets it go with a 3. And he gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 12.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Young left side. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. From 6 feet. Rebounded by Covington. Los Angeles leading by 12. Passes it to Barker. Here's the screen. Pass to Lou. Right wing. Nance a screen on Lopez. 6 to shoot. Takes a shot at the elbow. That's short off the rim.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. Really out of his rhythm.
Timeout called the Nets. A different look for the Clippers. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Tom Thibodeau was giving to his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys.
There's the bucket. Good. Lopez has got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
with the runner. Bank shot, no good. Nets trail by 10. Johnson outside. The feed now to Young. Williams with the ball. Goes up on the wing. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They led the game at one point by 20. Singleton the pass to Kim. Fades back. And that one's good.
Well, there you go. If you're going to continue to give up open jump shots, you're not going to get back into this game.
Young dishes to Maggette. Maggette with a screen for Williams. Maggette kicks to Williams. Feeds it to Young. Ball's knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Young's checked in for the Clippers. Robert Covington comes in for Singleton. Just 5 to shoot. Williams inside the line. Another miss by Williams. Los Angeles leading by 12. Clippers moving the ball around. Young with the ball. Picked up by Maggette. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Williams, that's for 2. And it's off the back rim, no good.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that. Play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action. Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Nothing extravagant about it, but there didn't need to be.
For Los Angeles, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Covington shot is off. Nets trail by 16. Johnson outside. Young passes to Williams. Dishes to Lopez. And he takes that one up and powers it. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
And the Clippers call time here for the Clippers. Williams is checked in for Hashim. The beat for Robert Covington. And it's Nance in for the Beast. Clippers leading by 14. Here's Nance. And they're going to count the bucket and send him. Into the line. It could be a 3-point play.
That's a perfect up and under there. That's textbook.
At the line for your Clippers, Nance. At the line for 1.
Nance, no good on the free throw. Nets trail by 16. Williams with the ball. Williams picks him up. Maggette dishes to Williams. To the right side. Here's Lopez. The Clippers grab the miss. Lou's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Nance outside. Now the pass to Lou. Here's Temple, covered by Maggette. Here's Temple. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Next ball.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Screen by Young. Williams kicks to Johnson. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 14 points for Johnson.
I wasn't so sure he could get it turned around after that poor first half, but he's got it rolling here a little bit in the second.
Young, a screen on Williams to the paint. Young with the steal. And now Williams running the floor all by himself. That's a mammoth dunk for someone who's far from the biggest guy out there on the floor.
Yeah, perhaps that'll give them the boost they're looking for to get out of the hole here.
Yeah, it should. I mean, if that doesn't fire them up, I don't know what will.
Over in the corner, Williams. And the Clippers miss again.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
The dish to Young. He feeds it to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Good. Johnson's got it back. Down to it. Single-digit deficit for the Nets.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, I felt like his defense was letting him down out there, guys, so he wanted to get a timeout to talk it over. Try to tighten things up here.
You know, a part of coaching, a lot of coaching actually, is making sure that momentum never gets too far away from your team. That's a good timeout.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Now, here's Brewer. There's the screen. Singleton in the corner. 6 to shoot. Good.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
Timeout called the Nets. You look at the beast, he's really been playing well.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
A moment to check in with Doris.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He's looking for some old-fashioned offense right now. He wants the pick and roll to be the centerpiece of their game plan at that end of the floor. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Guys, we'll see how Coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
Thanks again, Doris. Lopez inside. Misses the baby hook.
Boy, they've really won the battle of the boards in this one, Kevin.
Kim, the pass to Covington. It's Young on the wing. Lopez covering. Here's Covington. And it's going to be 2. Free throws drew contact on the shot. And you're right, their ability to get the rebound. A big help here.
Always a big help, and because of that effort, they're going to win going away.
At the line for your Clippers, Robert Covington. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Covington, and the Clippers making a switch here. And both free throws good for Covington. Now Williams. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. He dishes it to Lopez. Shoots from the right block, and he gets the bucket. Lopez has got 8 here in the quarter.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Young with the steal. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
It's high octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
At the line for your Clippers, Robert Covington. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
You look at what Covington has done so far. 10 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And that may not be the first thing people notice about his performance, but those are important points nonetheless.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here is Williams. 1:22 left in the game. Williams double team. Here's Lopez. Oh, that's blocked. Here's the beast to the inside. Nichols off with the layup.
Boy, they needed that last rebound. They haven't done well on the boards overall, but that one was huge.
Still fighting for the win here. Kicks to Young. From about 16, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First free throw is good, and that brings them to within 10. And the Clippers making a change here. Brewers checked in. Both good from the line that time.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Here's the beast. Right wing. Singleton with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 11.
They got to feel pretty good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home floor.
Yeah, and just riding it out here now. I mean, they gave the fans what they wanted.
And good on the basket. Booking.
Yeah, he had to get that shot off quickly because the defense was all over him.
Yeah, that's the key, Steve. The quick trigger. Any hesitation, and that shot gets blocked.
Pass to Kim. Los Angeles takes the win. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, the Beast.